Hello from a lovely sunny clinic. We are going to be chatting to you today about ingredients that you should be using over summer to help manage and reduce pigment. And if you do suffer with pigment and you are watching this and you did want to find out a little bit more, just read our blog. We've also got something really exciting, new travel kits. So we'll be having a little chat to you about that a bit later.
Pigmentation is something that I've experienced fairly significantly across the years, and it happens for a variety of reasons. It can be in your genes, it can be a consequence of sun damage, it can be a consequence of your hormones or medicines. And your skin throws up pigment into the surface that takes away that even tone and makes you look patchy. So whether you're watching this and you, like me, have a tendency to have pigmentation, or you want to treat pigmentation, the first thing you need to do across the summer is to help minimise and prevent more from occurring. So sunscreen every day and reapplied in the day. Sunglasses, and you have to rock that sun hat look, which isn't easy for everybody, I do appreciate, but keeping the sun off your face as much as you can prevents you having lots of problems longer term. So the first thing to do is have an edit of your skincare to make sure you're getting high level of actives and the right actives. And the second thing you do is continue with your treatments, and over the autumn turbocharge them so that you can clear off any of the pigment that you've got over the summer and you can go back to your more evenly toned skin.
So over summer, it's really important to keep those actives high, and the actives include vitamin C, which is a firm favourite of mine, and then pigment inhibitors, so your Intellibrat, your even tones, and they have kojic acid in them, so they're really good for stopping those communication cells, but also lightening the pigment that's there. And then we obviously have our prescriptive items like hydroquinone. I think Sharon's going to give you a little tutorial on the Intellibrat.
I've now got bottles all falling on the floor. So keeping your actives high is so important, because the cells that make the pigment, the melanocytes, are going to produce pigment all the time that they're stimulated. So what the various ingredients do is change either how that pigment is being produced, or they're working to break it down, or preventing it from being produced at all. So it's a combination effect that's controlling the pigment and minimising the pigment over the time you're using the products. That's why consistency is so important. One of the absolute key active ingredients to use is retinol, but there can be lots of worries about using retinol over the summer, and yes, it's such a vital ingredient in terms of minimising pigmentation. I bet Mika has some little ideas about how we can best use retinol over the summer.
Yeah, absolutely. So some people are comfortable just carrying on with their retinol, and that's something that I very much do. I don't tend to change that routine from summer to winter. But like Sharon said, some people are nervous. So what we would recommend is that if you are nervous and you think I'd rather err on the side of caution with it, that's absolutely fine. What you can do is just reduce how often you're using it, so maybe go to every other night, or if you want, say, a retinol 1, you could drop down to a 0.5. But the most important thing to remember is that you just need to stay on it. You can obviously tweak that, but make sure it doesn't drop out of that routine.
It is so important to just keep going. As you know, we're all about the skincare and getting that right. And when but skincare on its own is not going to get rid or clear your pigmentation completely, and treatments really come into their own. Getting rid of pigment can be, like anything, a journey of discovery about what really works for you. But things like peels, microneedling, and particularly laser can be the holy grail of your treatment plan. And don't forget that you can turbocharge them over autumn, combining things like peels and lasers together to create that fresher look really extra quickly.
That definitely is one of my favourites. We've had some incredible results from that.
It is fun.
So we appreciate that over the holidays it's quite hard to maintain your skin routine, especially when we have to pack it down into smaller bottles. So we've done a little bit of research and we've come up with a travel kit that includes all your essentials and obviously a little bit of indulgence as well. And we've added a few little extra bits, so you will have everything in one bag, all ready to go on holiday, and make sure your skin is all happy and glowing at the same time.
What Mika's trying to get past you is the point we tell you wet wipes are never ever a thing. We've actually found the Skin Perfect wet wipe that clears off all the makeup and the beach grime and gives you skin that's ready for your skincare afterwards.
It is a great kit and I love the bag so much. I mean, my daughter stole it off me within about 40 seconds, but it comes in a really lovely bag. And the nice thing as well is that there's actually a decent amount of product in them, so it won't just last you one holiday. You'll probably get a good few out of it.
So that's all from us for now. If you want to know more about our curated summer travel kits or about pigmentation, just ping us a message.